Aloha everyone! Our project is called the Neuro Defense, a prosthetic that serves as a defensive system inspired by the NeuroMaker hand. Content overview. We will be going over four main sections: the introduction, the idea, the prototype, and the conclusion. Section number 1, the introduction. Like all amputees, upper limb amputees face many issues and inconveniences in their daily lives. Everyday tasks that are simple to do can just take much longer for these amputees to complete. This is because every single limb is essential to your life, even if it may not seem like it. Even their range of motion is limited, and most prosthetics just don't feel natural. Question: how would amputees defend themselves if they're attacked? As shown by the picture, people with disabilities are attacked almost three times as much as people without disabilities. From the perspective of an attacker, it'd make more sense to choose an amputated target over a non amputee. This is because they're very limited and they'd make for easy targets.
Section number 2, idea. Our idea is that we would integrate pepper spray into a prosthetic hand. We chose pepper spray because the most common defense items people use are pepper spray, a pocket knife, and a taser. We felt that pepper spray is the most simplest to implement into a prosthetic. It has the lowest chance of injuring the user, and it stays relatively hidden in the prosthetic, which could catch the attacker off guard. A dispenser would be placed on the palm of the hand. The pepper spray would be activated when the user pulls far back on one of the fingers. We could possibly integrate an alarm system when activated, and unless the spray is activated, the prosthetic acts as an ordinary prosthetic hand. And I also think that it's important to emphasize that the pepper spray canister would be inside the hand and it wouldn't be anything external.
Section number 3, prototype. So instead of building like an actual true representation of what we wanted to accomplish, we simply could not achieve that because of the supplies and how we wanted to design it. We were limited in those terms. So instead, we opted to show a proof of concept of how it would work. As you can see in these pictures, the spray bottle attached to the hand by a rubber band that is supposed to represent the pepper spray and how it would spray out of the hand. And we have two videos that will demonstrate this proof of concept. So as you can see in this first video, the finger was pulled back and the spray was activated, which is essentially what we were going for, or with our design.
Oh! Oh!
As you can see in this video, it was the same concept. We pulled back on the finger, the spray activated, except this time there's an assailant, and the assailant was repelled by the spray.
Section number 4, reflection and conclusion. We came across some problems with our concept. So one problem is the scenario of accidental activation. So we decided to fix this by making it somewhat like a passcode system where the spray canister would be activated by pulling back on the fingers in a sequence. So it's like your phone passcode. Uh, Limited space. It's highly unlikely that someone would be attacked more than once per day. So we thought that shrinking the pepper spray canister wouldn't be much of an issue, and we could also make the hand itself slightly bigger. And for our last problem, it was already said, but to reiterate, creating a truly accurate prototype was difficult because we were limited in supplies and we couldn't really create an actual mechanism that would activate the spray. So we decided to just make a demonstration of the actual concept. Conclusion. So to conclude and to summarize, amputees are more susceptible to violent crimes. Fending off an attacker would be obviously more difficult for amputees. So we proposed an idea to put pepper spray in an upper body prosthetic because it would be effective because of its easy access and unpredictability. Thank you for your time and mahalo.